I am indeed here. Hi! Hi there! Well, I actually glitched. No, I'm not glitching. Alright. Hi there. Loki might make French toast. I think that's what I had. What? What is barking from you? He might bark, but he might need to go out. This is starting to be a while. So I know at some point in the stream I have to go out. So, hello. Hello, hello. What is it, this mini barking from you? Dang, so much to say, so little time, huh? Yeah, so little time. My dog is what we're talking about right now. Yeah, come down. Yeah. Yeah, hi. Hey. What is this mini barks from you? Yeah, I'm talking about you, little baby. My goodness, so much to say in so little time. What a corgi! What a corgi you are! And you are a corgi. Yeah, you're following your footsteps. You are. All right. So, I am going to. Actually, I want to open up some stuff. You see, I went to the store before this stream, and since I went to the store, I got cookies. I wanted ice cream because I was in a server hearing someone having ice cream, and I'm like, damn, that should have been me. It's not fair. But then I realized how much calories ice cream has, so I got cookies. Oh wow, these are so different from what I'm used to. I never tried them before, you know. Reaction. Reaction, indeed. I may also get up the... Here we go. Also, we do have a bot here, but this bot is not working until I am getting the stuff for it. Actually, he does need to stay here. And then we press this. There we go. Haha! So, yesterday, we worked on cutscenes while Bowie was visiting. Yeah, if anyone of my mods wants me to, you know, wants to say hi, I'll be in the live. I'll be in the live, guys. But we did do these cutscenes here. The cutscenes for Looking Fire, heck yeah, that is great. Because that is what we're trying to do here, you know. Maybe I'll show, actually, I never gotten to show the game. Hold on. Turn that off. Hi there, guys. have the silence. Okay, let me get the game up. Let me get it up. Me. RPG Maker, get up here. RPG Maker. MV. Exactly. Man, I bought a plugin thinking like, oh, I can just buy the minimum. Nuh-uh, not for MV. You have to get like the newest one. And I was like, the frick, man. Bought another 10, and then they didn't even want to work. What a scam. Okay, not really. It did work. It just didn't work with my game. And that happens. Alright. Did that extra show? It did not. That is not it either. Where is it? Where is it? Window capture. Yeah, it's not window capture because it would have shown up here. Oh no, it is here. There we go. Haha, okay. It doesn't show the music. Oh my god, hi! Hi there! Alright, let me show the game thing. It's so funny because the character looks exactly like my mom. And now I have to explain it every time. But, welcome to our stream. I am Noova-Art. My model is my favorite character who has different versions of themselves. And this is one of them for my D&D game that it has some dark themes in it. So I decided for a RPG, for a, game jam, I was gonna make their D&D's backstory. Cause, you know, it involves with yanders and so forth, and this theme is yandere. So, yeah, I went back to my roots. But welcome, thank you for the follow. Remember to do check-ins. To just know what check-ins is, if you do 15 check-ins, like I'm doing one right now, if you do 15, you're able to get a sketch request, which would be artworks. Yeah, the Silver did one too now. Alright. Also, this game was made from the bottom. Well, not from the bottom, because that would mean I have not scripted, but the art is made from the bottom. And the music is also made. Some of it, a little. Not too much. Like, I'm probably this song you're listening to right now, I made it. But I'm not gonna make anything else. Cause I'm lazy. I don't have time. Yeah, we can go in and see the progress I made. Now, I'm still working on animation stuff, but you all will get the introduction that I made so far, because I haven't gotten anything further in this. So let's read it real quick. Oh, sweetheart, you've gotten yourself hurt. Jeez. Well, don't worry your precious little head, alright? You can stay with me at my mansion while you recover. This place is quite dangerous, so I will keep you safe, I promise you that. So just get some rest. I will take care of everything. I need to get out of here. Now, of course, this character does not fit. I need to get a new animation. I drew one, and then I didn't like it. I was like, ah! Get out of here! But yeah, I've been writing some small stuff, like some small things here and there. A little save point right here. So, you know, I'm working on some cutscenes. Some of them are still not done. But, you know, it's written in so that it can be set up. Otherwise, I don't really, you know... So yeah, this is just some small stuff. This is gonna be like a puzzle game. So, you know, yeah. There isn't really much other than this. So, with that, we're gonna close this. We're gonna turn this off. Like that. Gonna go here. Turn off this. And turn on the music again. There you go. So yeah, you know, still doing some small work here. I accidentally made these, like, the wrong thing that it was supposed to be. So I need to, like, rename some stuff here. Let me also see what people have written so far. Let's see. Silver! I did it. How are you doing, Silver? Jeremy, my man, doing good. Ate something and now I chill for the rest of the day. Nice. Don't know if I draw today. Maybe I work on some of the story stuff for Malric. Yeah! I would love to see it. Heck yeah. I'm gonna take away these chips, because these are for later. I'm addicted to chips. But I love these cookies. Alright, let's see. Sorry guys, you won't have Bowie here. Oh, here's my pen. Okay, where's my pen? This was supposed to be the clock. I didn't do it, so you know, we're just gonna do it here. Yeah. I'm gonna name it Safe. Because there's a safe. We write like small stuff on the corners so that when Velker helps me out, Velker knows what is being set up. No, I should have probably like get the center here. Grid. Settings. Center. Let me just make this blank. I'm making all of the images now so that I can just focus on making the puzzles later. Oh, there's no center. We'll choose this to be center on. Like, there's a center point. Like, there's no, like, you know, 1 pixel that shows that center, you know? That hurts my brain. this cookie is very good. Did not expect it. I mean, like, what? I want it to be one of those circle ones. You know, the one where you're like turning a bit and then turning a bit. You know. Oop. Dropping the cookies here. I didn't mean to like make it like that though. Hi, Albino. Hello, hello. I need to make it like wider. What? That was a bit too much, huh? Hello, everyone. Hi. Let's see, Albino. I'm making French toast, bacon, and eggs. Want some? Hey, I want some. I will want some. I haven't made dinner yet. You can get a cookie. I give blinks. It is breakfast, not finer. But what if I don't care to have, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a new poll. I'm gonna set up a new poll. Alright. There we go. We don't need it to be 5 minutes. We can set it up for 2 minutes. Maybe 3. Yeah, 3. Have my new poll. Do I deserve French toast? Also, thank you, Emery. Thank you for being so nice. Thank you for being our nice little bot. I don't like these polls. I always I don't like them. We have a new poll every stream. You want to see your topic winning? You gotta see him in March. Maybe your topic will win one day. I think this is good for now. saving it real quick. Then we close it, because from here we could technically work on our cutscene number 2, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, hear me out. Color that fits the season that he was born. Okay, the thing with dragons in D&D is that the chromatic dragon are evil and the metallic are good guys, so a silver dragon wouldn't fit him. Well, question is he a... It depends. Is he a good guy or a bad guy? No, I don't remember. There we go. Does no one deserve French toast? Yes. Yippee! I do deserve it. I need to see who... Yeah, it was 1 out of 0. You know what? I deserve French toast. Can I get one now? Can I get one now, please? We just think of Emery blinking a lie. You're like, pretty please. Yippee! I see you're saying yes. Yay! You know what? This is the best day of them all. You know, it's a good day when you get French toast. I just had normal toast, which I will always call toast, but Bowie always says it's panini. Panini. I'm like, no. Toast is toast. It was made in a toaster. It was made in a panini maker. I'm like, no. Stop it. We call it toast here. But you're not speaking Norwegian right now, Nova. You don't. My god. That has been the most drama thing that has happened today. I'm not allowed to have my toast in peace. Oh, it's pure evil. Evil call it panini. Panini. Like, panini doesn't even fit it. Like, what? I don't know. Let me send a picture. Toast. That is, we call it toast iron here, you know? Alright, did I have a very cool image of a toast? These toasts, you know, this one, yes. Look at this one. This is like, this is my childhood, you know? Especially when toasts are having like this form, like, heck yeah. They are designed to like eat every corner, and then they leave a little bit behind, you know? Like, yeah, I love it. Ugh. I love it! Let me see. I'm gonna have Discord over here. There we go. I need to talk a little bit about the RPG Maker community, alright? Like, I've been in many servers to learn about RPG Maker, and I'm gonna be real. The one that I joined in recently has been so nice. Like, I see them in the voice chats, and I see them, like, casually talking about stuff, and they're, like, so chill. I have never been in a, server where you're able to, like, talk to people, like this before. So I was like, whoa. You know? And I think it's because, like, normally people like to be by themselves, working on their little things. You know, and that is fine. But I need help, man. I am baby. I don't know these things, and sometimes explanations are very hard. So, you know, this was a very nice approach. I see people being online in the VC very often, and I'm like, that is so sweet. Oh my god. Like, man. And then they give me, like, help with stuff when I need it, and that is very great. I want to make these forms, like... I'm very good at making these little triangle... Well, not triangle, these little squares. There you go. But yeah, I'm saying it because I've been in many, and I'm still in some of them, but most of them are like, why don't you just script it? Or like, why don't you do this or that? And I'm like, my god. Also, let me read what Silver has said so far. Let me see. Okay, so the thing with dragons in D&D, okay, we already know this. He's an evil guy that is a bit crazy, smiles all the time, and loves to fight. He would, but first, what's the question? Those he put the milk before the cereal, or cereal before the milk? He would, but first milk, then cereal, but not because he likes it. He does it to rage bait people. Yeah. I also want to give him a weird trait. The one thing I like for that is when someone wants to duel him for Malik, it's like he wants to fight with until death claims up. But every duel with him is till death. So yeah. Oh yeah, man. I think I have a character very similar to this. I love a character. This is something you can add to your D&D stuff too if you're a GM. I think if you have a character that tries to rage bait people, try to make that character know about stuff about the other character, and then they rage bait the other one, and that's how their rage works. Instead of them getting their rage, they're rage baiting people to make it so that they are hitting much better. I like that idea a lot. That is something I have set up for my game with my little crazy dragon man. For him, every duel request is a marriage proposal. Dang! What if no one... Okay. What if no one, dies? What if literally no one dies, and then, you know, now you're just in this marriage, I guess. No respect to your character, but he kind of gives up DBS, Broly vibes, kind of. How is giving Broly vibes a disrespect? That is an honor, if anything. I don't know. I don't even know this character. Oh. Ad break. trying to get the perfect spot. Me. And then I want the bugs to be a little bit higher. Right here.
Correct your posture.
Alright, I will correct my posture. I'll do a stretch too. Ah! Oh my god.
Hey! Drink some water, damn it!
Oh god, people, we have a problem. There's no water here! There's no water! I need to go and get water. Hold on, guys. Emery's gonna glitch. He's gonna glitch so hard. Sneakish. Hi. Okay, I have water. I have the water right here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Water gotten. So we can keep working. I do need to look at like designs and such, but I'm gonna make like a design of like Hansel and Gretel. I think that's how you say it in English. In Norwegian, you just say Hans og Grete. So, you know, I am a little bit... Why did I add an L? You know, that's how I am in my side. Like... Yeah, how are you doing, Ensure Animator? If you can actually, you know, talk, you know... Like that, you know. A quick sketch. We don't need everything to be set up here. We just need it so that we can work our puzzles and then be able to actually make an ending, you know? But not Noova. You don't understand how devious DBZ Broly was. Let me get a picture. Let me get a picture of this character now. I'm curious. I'm searching it up. I see multiple images. One seems like he has the muscles and then he got double muscles. This is from Dragon Ball Z. Ooh. Well, I don't watch much Dragon Ball Z, but you know, I know a lot of people are watching it. I'm not very good in keeping an eye on what's with the anime. I need to be better. I need to get better. Well, fair. But when you say Broly, you gotta mention if it's DBZ or DB as. No, we need this to be like. There, and then we just add some color, I guess, because we already did it to the other stuff, so we might as well do it here too. To be honest, this game is supposed to be a puzzle game, but it's really not. It's just a visual novel with some puzzles. That's really it. That's the truth. That is the truth, everyone. Hi, Simon. I never gotten to message you back about the question you had. So it's a good thing that you're here. Basically, you have 2 sketch requests, right? Well, you can redeem them to get a sketch. So, you know, yay, she's on my yeah, I have been so busy. I passed out yesterday too. Man, I took a melatonin and I never had the most best sleep ever. I usually have horrible nights. And I was like, oh my god. I just, it's like everything just went black. And then I woke up refreshed. What happened? Why can't this happen every day? But as a reference on a sketch you can like set up, I have it here. We have, for example, Bowie wanted Ellie dressed up as Emery. We have, for example, we have Hazel that Flame requested. You know, stuff like that. You know, we have like a bunch of like redeems here. I'm making a compilation on it for TikTok. I just haven't done it because I have been working on this game non-stop, and I have also, you know. So Bowie can take the hat, but I can't. Hey. It was forced. But also, he made my characters like romance options, you know? I can't really do much on it. You know? Sorry, guys. He has special privileges. But don't tell him that. He has special privileges, but he doesn't need to know. You know? He doesn't need to know. Again, I'm in a stream full of IPA. What does that mean? What? And I need to add more pages here. My next sketch request will be Malric. That's for sure. Yeah. I mean, that works. Oh, this is, you know, I need to delete this one. Go A15. We need everyone to look the same. Yeah. Delete it. And send it to the cloud. Then this is taking a bit. Okay. Duplicate. Dang, this is taking more time than it should be. I think it's because I'm streaming. What if I just duplicate? I just duplicated one. No! This sucks. Me! gonna eat my cookies in peace. By trying to duplicate as short as possible. Well, we have some time to actually work on these ones. Start editing. Yippee! Okay. You can put this here actually. If there's just enough space so you can put them right there. And then we need some look here. We need to turn this off. Because we need to see our environments, you know? Oh my god, it's every question! Oh my god! Yeah, if anyone wants to like get some more info about their model character, you could do an Emery, and then you could get multiple like things that Emery will talk about themselves. It's randomized, so it has a few things. I need to add more. Technically, there's a lot of stuff I need to fix with the stream. I am just lazy, guys. Thumbs up! I've been eepy the whole time. And I feel like the eepiest gal in the world. But let me read this one for you all. Thank you for showing interest in me. I have a few random facts. Should I talk about the most embarrassing thing I've done? Oh no. I once managed to buy clothes that was in the wrong size. It was so embarrassing seeing that shirt being one size bigger. Hi, Bunny! Hi! I am drinking water. I am drinking the water! It's a happy day, guys. Truly happy. Yeah. I'm drawing some cutscenes of stuff I haven't written yet. So, you know, Yo, Emery should be a professional book reader on Audible. Hello, guys. Today we're gonna read, this very nice book called Berserker. Oh god, there are so many bad images here. Maybe we'll find a different book. Oh no. It's like... I finally got the names you wanted, by the way. I can message... Yeah, you can message them! Yeah! I'm gonna make the scene we talked about. I'm doing it right now. I'm just... eating things in the background. I'm like... This is a weird chocolate. I'm trying to do, like, stuff. And I'm like, man, I should probably make this, like, kind of different, like, here. I'm trying to get the pose here as best as possible. There you go. Wow, I stumbled across your channel somehow. Such good art. Thank you! Thank you so much! How are you doing, by the way? Etrica. Or... Etriti... we have talked before, so I'm like... Etrikia? Etrikia? I'm very good in pronunciation. Thumbs up! Yeah, welcome to the stream. Now we talked a little bit in the RPG server, in the Rennie Ray server, yeah. You can just call me Etree. Okay, Etree.
Hello there.
All right. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I decided I was gonna start showing some of the drawing process for the game here. I also showed a little bit about the game here. So yeah, I am trying my best to get to the stuff. So you know, we're trying here. You look kind of Emery. You're kind of looking. Well, it's not really Emery. I just named them M for now. It's probably gonna be like their full name in the game, but basically, this, basically, I'm making this with clips to the paint, so I'm making it as a comic, so that whenever all of these are done, I can just export it, and I don't need to do anything else. It's a smart move, indeed. And I can see how it all flows. Now, all of this is technically not any canon work for what I'm trying to do. You know, I like to write my little character from Dungeons and Dragons, and I like to see them going through stuff. And then me and Bunny are here like, oh my god. What if this happened? And we're like, oh my god. I really need to fix the shape here, because like, we're pushing everything to be in the right spot. There we go. Shaking my head, character reviews the best part. Yeah, we're always going tee-hee to each other in DMs. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I see you saw the daily check. That is good. Yeah, we have like daily checks so that whenever you've gotten your 15, you can get a free sketch. I can show some examples on it. Hold on. Twitch stuff. I will show. Here's one example. Here's one sketch that I did. Have I written their names on this? No. But this was Silver's. Here's another one from Bowie. Some people just like to hoard them so that they have them. And you know what? That is fine too. I never do this, lol. But you don't even need to. You're getting free art from me because of our giggles. Bunny, you're getting free art because of our giggles. The frick, man. Haha, true. Yeah. Bunny, I will let you know, you're the one person I've given most free art of. And I, like, it's caught on stream. You all know it now. But let's be honest here. Who can I giggle about with these things? You and I are just too alike. Who can I giggle about and be like, oh my god, your younger character should be with my younger character. I finished making the French toast, bacon, and eggs. Ooh! Now this seems to be a little bit relaxed. We need to like... Okay, we're gonna... Sorry, your head's gonna be taken away. We're gonna put it back. Because we need to... And then we put it back. There we go. That's how you do surgery. Oh, it did the thing. There we go. I'm kind of adding more details than I should here, but, you know, no, this can be like, there we go. Pick one or two. I'm stuck on... Okay, I'll make a poll for you, but... Okay, hold on. I'll make a poll, everyone. 1 or 2. We'll take it 5 minutes. We'll take it 5 minutes. One or two, guys. What is your favorite? Potentially 3. I see. I'm sorry, you have to make up a third name now. I'm gonna make this a little bit. Yeller, but I don't have a third name there. She used my auto clicker and tree. Well, you have 5 minutes, everyone. You have 5 minutes to choose 1 or 2. I am truly the most funniest person alive. Okay, maybe not. There's probably much better people. But I try. Bowie's probably more funnier. Shall I tell the names? Yeah, you tell the names. Bowie! You're plenty funny, you dork. How dare you? Ah! I'm being complimented while being insulted. Yeah. No, it's fine. Don't make Martha. You know, here's another name I kind of like. Henrietta. know, that's cause like, I think Henrietta is a nice name for one of the things we're kind of looking for, you know? This is for the caregiver, by the way. Yeah, Henrietta! Henrietta is a good one. Just think about it. You have a caregiver who is also like, a maid, and they're like, Henrietta! Henrietta, where are you? You're supposed to do your job. I fought for so long for these names. Aww. Angelina is a good Bane name. Yeah. Man, going back to like sketching with like very rough edges, like you can see the pixels on this. Gives me back all of my art history. Hi, Snickish. Hi, baby. Aw. Sending you a DM. Okay. I'm looking at your DM. Let me see. Sebastian! Sebastian from, Stardew Valley. I'm sorry. I had to. This is probably one time I will say it. I will probably not draw the parents too much. You know, I can make this like hanging a bit. That. Yeah, this is just a sketch anyway, so, you know, we don't need to think about, like, line art or anything. Let's see. I could come up with quick concept art for them, maybe. Yeah! You know what? I would like that. Because then I don't need to think about anything, you know? Just letting you know, I'll send it to Kyle too, because Kyle probably needs them for the D&D game. Yeah, it's time to have a snack of chips. Sorry guys, you're gonna hear chip sounds. Anyway, we don't need this part here, because this would be a part of like the bag, you know. He's kind of shrimping. He's kind of shrimping a little bit. For a moment, I thought it was my phone doing some stuff on the side of my eye. I'm like, what the heck? Where is my phone, by the way? I know it's gonna ring at some point. I do not know myself. So I guess we just leave it be. Oh, I can do better on this. Cause like... if we put it like here, we can set up the arm here, and then there we go. Bowie wants French toast bacon. Yes, please. But I'll make you a plate as well. I want some. Dang. Yeah. You gotta make it for everyone now. This is what happens when you bring food here. You gotta share it with the class. I already gave you all, like, you know, a Happy Meal and apple juice. So, you know. Yeah, Bowie. Let me see. Here a bit. We have a new person here that we call E3. She is from the server that I've been in a little bit. In the RPG Maker server. Super chill people. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. You know I prefer orange juice. Yeah, I know. I know. Maybe I'll get fruit juice instead for all of you. Yeah. Am I following a perspective tool here? Not really. I really should. I didn't even need to try to do that. It's because my mouse is connected to, like, the undo. It does that a little bit. I do want to make this a little bit longer. Because I do think we can make this all the way to here, and that would make it make sense, right? Double checking. Yeah, that works. That works. You know, I should probably, like... Now I need to make breakfast. AFK. Alright. Make sure you make French toast. Nah. I wanna ask it. Would people, because you know there are people out there who's really into yanders and so forth, right? Would people really want to be abducted by a yandere if they were hot or not? Well, technically when they're hot. Would people want that? Now I'm gonna set up a new thing because now I am very curious. No. I know people will say no, but here you go. I think it's funny, so y'all will have it. Y'all will have it at poll. For the yandere question, it depends if they are above the line on the hot to crazy scale. It's up to you how you would represent it. You know, that's why we have maybe, you know. Like, let's say it's Victor who is abducting you right now, you know, like would you be happy? I mean, he has a place for you to stay. He gives you meals, you know, like, wouldn't that be like a 5-star, you know? And they did you crazy before, so I'm not gonna ignore the maybe answer no. Yeah, that is fair. That is completely fair. Man, people can be crazy. Way too crazy, in my opinion. I do technically need to get, like, a reference here, but... I should have probably not drawn with a line that makes it thick. Because then it's kind of hard for... He's definitely crazy, but then he's a 10 on looks and he's a... So absolutely yes. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh my god, that made me realize. Bowie, you need to send that image that you made yesterday. Bowie, you need to send the image. Send it to me. Only you have it. You never sent it to me. No. You sent it to Bunny. I know you did. Maybe Bunny can get it. Bunny, get that funny image of Victor. Huh? Oh, yeah. People need to know. They need to know what they're getting into. Thank you, Bunny. You know, keep in mind, we may have hot, like, Victor here, but, you know, okay, let me get a picture. Let me get a picture of Victor, you know. Okay. Original. Here's my argument, alright? We may have this hot image, you know, of Victor, you know, like, wow, he looks so great. Wow, so fabulous, indeed. But remember, this image exists. It's the same guy. Boyd literally made it yesterday. So keep in in mind, guys, if you choose this guy, there's a chance he exists in the background. I am so sorry, buddy. I'm making stuff for it. Oh my god, then get out of my server. Buddy, don't tell if Hank I said his, cause he's gonna kill me. Those two kick Cressida out of my top 5 of my chat. Dang! Dang! Sorry, but, Victor took, Victor and Veronica took, Cressida's space. You can also think about it in this way, Bunny. There's a chance that if the game gets really good stuff, right? That maybe there are more people more interested in Veronica and Victor. Ooh. Ooh. What? Oh, like, oh no! Oh no. It says my thingy is fine. Oh, I thought. Let me refresh. Okay, it's fine here. It was me, don't worry. Okay. You're gonna a little blush, you know, for the guy, you know. He is so in love, guys. Oh my god. He has a little blush. I am gonna make his outfit more, like, different here, because, number one, we need to make it simple. Also, apparently, maybe and nah is what one? Maybe and nah. Is that 75%? Is that a 75% on maybe and yes, you know? That is the real question that we ask here. We ask the real questions here. You know? It's a good thing we have here, like... Let's see. I don't know with you guys, but I think, like, you know those shirts where you're like... You know, something like that, and then, you know... You have puff sleeves that has this little thing here, and then, you know... Something like that. I think that would be a great fit for him right now, as he's... I'm gonna make it simple. I'm not gonna have too much stuff here, because, you know... I'm making it simple for myself. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. What am I doing? I need to, like... You know, he deserved a little puff, you know. There we go. food would it be given? Not a bowl of soup. And then we just delete this part here. Okay, I'm in a different. Okay. Yeah. Let me also read what it's saying here. Let me see. I love it the idea of someone finding battle like courtship. Reminds me of Battle Beast, and I love characters like that. Thank you. Let's see what else I can give him for his personality trait. Yeah. I want to see it all. Alright. I made this outfit pretty simple. Well, of course, some of this is not fully right. For example, in this part here. Yeah. There we go. Actually, maybe it's a good idea to have it like more side, you know. I kind of like this, but also like give it a bit more work. And I'm like, oh, work. Let's see. I also think since his head is kind of right there, we can actually move this. More here. He's kind of looking to the side like, hey. Because then we can do like that. There you go. He's so happy. He's like, hi there. I have food for you. Oh my god. I have food for you right here. He's just so happy. She's so happy, you know. I didn't even look at my references here, because, you know... Do I have all the references? No. Maybe shaking a little bit. Ugh, one spicy moment. There, it got stuck. Of course, I'll fix like the lines here a little bit later. I'm just a little bit lazy here. But yeah, technically on where this is standing, I think this needs to come a little bit this way. Oh, hi, sweetie pie. Hi. Yeah, hi. Is there someone who needs me? Yeah. I might end stream early just so that I can do the stuff I need to do. Like, you know, a certain dog is here and he wants some small stuff, you know. But technically I did draw the stuff we needed so that I can start making the puzzles. Yeah, the doggo needs a trip out so that the doggo can pee and such, you know. And I do love streaming, but there's my dog is more. I have my love for my dog a little bit more than all of you. Sorry, guys. So you have to learn this. Also, technically this line should be like... Because if this is here, this should be like... That would be right. Yeah. Alright, now I'm done. I just want to make sure some stuff are set up here. Alright. But, you know, I think it's fine. I think it's fine, you know, ending it like 30 minutes. So, with that, we're gonna raid someone. Let me see. I know it's a very short stream, but we can always, like, take some extra time tomorrow, if anyone wants that. For now, let's see people we're following. I want... Ooh, the unknown is doing stuff. So, you know, ready your weapons. Alright. He's super chill, he plays horror games, and I think you all should go over and say hi. He's sometimes coming in here, and then he's super sweet. So with that, I hope you all go over and saying your hellos, and I'm gonna take the baby out. So bye bye, thank you for showing up for today, Tomorrow we're gonna stream again. Maybe I'll ask for some RPG Maker games from the server. Yeah. Alright. For now, bye-bye. Bye-bye.